Well, hello, good peoples. Welcome, I'm Rusty Dog. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Aye, we're in Elite Dangerous. So, guys, we are back. We're exploring, and we're not in Distant Worlds 3. No, we're not. The reason being, I would have done Distant Worlds 3 today, but I think the carrier that I'm on has either just taken off or is about to, or is en route to the next waypoint, so I couldn't be bothered figuring all that out. And I still have a commander out here in the Formidine Rift. We haven't been back to John Beamer. He's been cryogenically frozen for long enough now. So let's get back to it. John Beamer, Commander John Beamer. Now this is, we set out before the SCO drive was even a thing. So this doesn't have an SCO drive or any such thing like that. But it does have 67 point something. It's not 87, but it's got a 67.87 jump range. 67.7, I would say, maybe. Who cares? It's not 87 because I'm not full on fuel, but it's around that, 67.8. And so that's what we're stuck with. And yeah, we're in an Asp Explorer. We're going old school, guys, old school. So it's dark, as you can see if I turn the lights out. This is where we landed on the last video, so I haven't moved, you know, so we're going to take off. And we're going to head towards the Elysian Shores, which I think is about 120 jumps away. So we're not going to get that done. But let's see what's around us on the way, and you know, let's see what we can find, if anything, and yeah, stuff like that. So, Freaky Deaky Dude is with us. Howdy doody, buddy. Andy K. Good greetings, Andy. Welcome to you, sir. And Digital Aspects 4248, welcome in. I know it's 4248 is the YouTube thing, but welcome, Digital Aspects. Yeah, I was on the verge of redoing my flight video, which I needed to do, the one I had to abandon halfway through because, oof, man, it's a good thing I did. Let's just say that. That was nearly a disaster for me. Anyway, today I'm feeling okay. So, at least with this, I can do jumps and, you know, I can get out of this whenever I need to. So, let's take stock of where we are, guys. We're here. Right. No, I'm just kidding. Right, so we are... Actually, we're not there. We're here. We're here. And here is... There we go. So there's the bubble. And we're going to go over to Elysian Shores here and then make our way up to... Is it Elysian Shores or Errant Marches? Errant Marches, sorry. Errant Marches, and then up into the Elysian Shore. And then we'll perhaps go to Temple. I'm pretty sure I passed through there when I came back from over here. But we'll pass through it and then make our way back to the Michael Bublé here. Okay. So 120 jumps, guys, for me just to do this. This is using the Elite Dangerous route plotter. And that's got me thinking. Does it have... Oops. No, I don't want trade routes. Ah, it doesn't have jet cone boost on there. Okay, well, let's enable that. Yeah, let's go back in again. And let's try and get that route plotted again. See if it can get us a little bit more efficient routage. So let's clear that and replot it. Come on, see if you can beat 120. I don't know how many neutron stars are between the two A and B here. Might not be many, if any. 114 hasn't really helped. So what are we looking at there? 2 neutrons in between, maybe. Because a neutron star will save us, what, 4 jumps? So if we say 3 jumps, and we've saved 6, so maybe 2 neutrons. Not great. Robert Kirk, hi Robert. Greetings and welcomes. All right, let's, now then, wait a minute. This system, we landed in here. Did we do, oh yeah, we got footfall. All right, well, let's just move on. Let's just leave this system and go to the next one straight away and take it from there. Did we set off on this journey at around Christmas time, guys? Because, oh, like, why have I got Christmas lights on? Actually, they're not. I think they're Xeno, aren't they? Aren't they Thargoid probes or something? I don't know what they're. So yeah, pretty sure we don't have SCO, which is going to be annoying for getting off the planets. Because I'm so used to having that punch of overcharge to leave the planet orbital cruise altitude, you know. Sebastian, the hot sauce dude, how you doing? I was watching an old video of mine just now, at least the beginning of it. The flight sim one where I was in the Spitfire. And you were one of the first that came up on the chat as well. Yeah, look at that, man. I got no. Okay, we can just jump out of here. Oh, there was a bio on here. Ah, now then, did we even have a look at it? Hold on. Have I been captain's logging my journey? Right, I'm not going to go and try it because I'm going to run into Elite Observatory Core and see if I switch to the John Beamer account, if it'll remember whether I scanned that bio and what that bio was. It's going to take a while, guys, because it's having to load in my journal. It's probably bacteria. Oh, we can find out, can't we? Yeah. It is bacteria. Okay, so I'm not too fussed about that, if I'm honest. So yeah. Let's get out of here and make the next one anyway. Now, is it loading the journal from this account? That's the question. I don't know whether Elite Observatory Core picks up the right journal. I hope it's not picking up my Rusty account because we can't. Although it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't interfere with anything, so. Oh, it's been mediocre, really? I haven't flown the Spitfire in MSFS 24, but they did update it for that. It would be interesting to do it. Right, let's get fueled.
System scan complete.
There's nothing here. Okay, fuel scoop complete. So my jump range is 67.26. That's my minimum jump range. Right, system scan complete, so we're looking at maybe a couple of stars here. Right, let's go again. And we'll extend the window of Elite Observatory Core, because that's way too tiny. So what is this? Cyridi. Let's have a look. I want to see. I don't think it is. I think it's loading in my. I think it's 23rd of March. Yeah, it's loaded in the main Rusty one, I think.
System scan complete.
Not that it's going to matter, of course. Okay. Right. System scan complete again. All right.
Fuel scoping.
Let's see if we can find a system that has planets in it that we can look at. And now, did I bring a double? That's a question. Do I have a double SRB on this? They're both scarabs. That shows you how long I've been out here, because I don't do that anymore. I don't have two of the same I don't have two of the same SRVs now. I bring one of each. Bad frame rates, limited graphics. So, like, are you talking PS5, right? We're talking about on the console, or is it Xbox or something? I was just curious there. What's the Series X? Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me. That's an Xbox, right? I don't know what Series X is. No idea. But yeah, the PS5 guys. If you were to build a no, let's try and say that correctly. If you were to build a PC that would have similar graphical or CPU performance as a PS5, what would you have what would be the CPU GPU combination? You know, what graphics card is the speed of a PS5? Obviously the CPU plays a part. I think that's something to ask AI, isn't it, really? I don't know where the PS5 sits in that power band. I don't know. And the Series X, again, I just don't know.
Ready to engage.
Oh, they're comparable? What, in terms of power then? I think in November, about November the 19th, there's a lot of people are going to realize that they need a PC upgrade and how shitty their PCs are. Even if you're sitting with top of the range 40 and 50 series cards. Because that realization probably going to hit you the moment you load up Grand Theft Auto 6. Because that thing's going to melt your graphics card, I'm sure. It's not quite... Yeah, see, now with the AMDs, Andy, I'm not sure where I am with them. Like, what does the AMD 7600 compare with NVIDIA-wise? A 5060. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful card. You see, like, for me, right, I was always saying to myself, oh, wouldn't it be cool for me to step up to the next step up, which would be, you know, for me, I wanted the 5070 Ti, right? I wanted to skip the 40 series altogether because prices meant you could go straight into the 50 series and get really good performance, right? So my eye was, obviously can't afford it, but my eye was on it anyway, the 5070 Ti. Now it turns out, if I want better performance in, say, Flight Simulator, right, which is the thing that takes up the most resources, then the card that would outperform the 5070 Ti is a 4080 Super. Believe it or not. So, and by quite a chunk, I think. So, I don't know, a 4080 Super, I don't know, similar pricing, I guess. Maybe you could get one of those secondhand cheaper, I don't know. But actually right now though, with DLSS and FSR handling my graphics in Flight Sim, I have it really, really smooth. I have it really, really smooth, and I'm only running a 3080. I'm only running a 3080 Ti. But the advantage of having a 4080 Super would be that I can go into the graphic options and turn up the graphics. You know, I can switch medium to high. I can switch high to ultra, you know, and just make Flight Sim just look, you know, the best that it can look, you know, which is pretty freaking impressive already. Well, yeah, it is. I mean, to say it's pretty freaking impressive is a bit of an understatement. It's highly impressive. But, you know, if I could have a GPU CPU combo that allowed me to turn everything up to ultra, wow. I mean, 5090 will do it without even breaking a sweat, but I think a 4090 would as well. Still rocking a GTX 1070. Well, if I end up getting a 4080 Super, Freaky, I'll send you my 3080 free of charge. And you can just stick that in. How about that? The difference between them two is small. Yeah, you see now, I was looking at AI. AI was telling me all about this. And there's certain things that the 4080 Super does. I don't know if it's relating to threads or the way it does its performance, which will give me much better frames than if I was in a 5070 Ti. But I can't remember what it was, but I've got the chat somewhere listed, and it was explaining the differences. It was, you know, telling me why the 4080 Super was better for performance than a 5070 Ti. Not in general, perhaps, but certainly for Flight Simulator, because of the way Flight Sim handles threads and cores and whatever. I don't know. Well, okay, Sturdy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going by what, you know, what was said. And, yeah, it seemed pretty competent. I think the advantage with the 5070 Ti, though, is that you get the more advanced tech, right? Is it DLSS? No, it's not DLSS 4. I don't know. But yeah, there's something there. But Jesus, I'd be happy with either, to be honest, because they both blow away my 3080 Ti in terms of performance. Yes, power efficient. That's another factor, isn't it? You get a maybe 5090 or something. Yeah, you got to start looking at 1000-watt power supplies. Mine's an 850 at the moment. But yeah, power consumption is different. Would you Robert, it's funny you should ask that. I was looking at Resident Evil Requiem earlier. Not today, but a few days ago. I was looking at some of the screenshots, and I haven't played any Resident Evil games before. Do they have like, can you do stealthy kills in them? Yeah. I mean, I think so, Robert. I think I would. I think I would play it. That's the latest one, isn't it? Requiem. I've seen the graphics, and I've even seen the, what do you call it? The storage space it takes. Isn't it something like 80 gig or something? 84 gig or something? I can't remember. Resident Evil Requiem. I don't know. Let me answer that in a. It's watching a horror movie and game at the same time. So what? Plenty of cutscenes then. Let me have a little look on Steam a second. Give me a sec, guys. I have looked at it more than once, and it's only because a friend of mine mentioned it.
Leon,
Oh, that's one of the videos. I want to see some screenshots of the gameplay. It does look okay. Overwhelmingly positive reviews. There's 17,500 reviews, overwhelmingly positive. Requiem for the dead, nightmare for the living. Prepare to escape death in a heart-stopping experience that will chill you to your core. Yeah, that's what I need. Stress, anxiety, jump scares. Yeah. Are you trying to kill me off? That's not a cheap game, Robert. Would I be required to play it all the way through, though? I would certainly stream it. Yeah. I'm interested. The horror thing has never been, like, gaming-wise, the horror thing has never been a theme for me. But the graphics and everything look really good. So, yeah, I would do it. I'd play it. Did you ever give U-Bot a try? I still have it. I haven't tried it yet, no, but it's bought, downloaded, and installed. Yeah, I will get to it. I haven't forgotten. At least I think it's installed. Let me just have a look. Did we get that on Steam as well? I think so, right? Yes, it is. It's installed. Yep, it's installed, ready to go. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. I was trying to remember who got that one. It was you, wasn't it? Anyway. Right, so there's no plantage here, guys, because it didn't say anything, did it? So let's go footfall it anyway, take a look at it. Maybe we can see some daylight for once. Oh, I was just had my finger on the overcharge button there and then realized, hey, you haven't got one. But here's the thing. Up in this quadrant, up in this corner that we're going to in this sector, isn't there a DLSA carrier in this area? I'm going to check where the carrier is and see if I'm close to one. Maybe I can pop in and maybe it has outfitting and maybe... Oh, well, hold on. Wait a minute. No. Well, I don't know. I was going to say maybe I can switch for an SCO, but then I'd have to be able to engineer it without the mass manager, which doesn't make that much of a difference. But I'd have to be able to engineer it from here, which I think I can. I think I've got it pinned. We could grab an SCO drive while we're out here. It is possible. We just can't engineer the mass manager. But the difference there would only be what, 2 or 3 light years. Yeah, so I still have it, Seb. I still have it installed, mate. I have not completely forgotten it, but it is definitely there. Yeah, we'll give it a go. I've got so many things that I need to get back to, you know, let alone start a new one. It's crazy. Like I think 2 new states have come out in American Truck Sim since I last played it, and I bought them, but I've never been to them. Or maybe Louisiana. Didn't we go there? Yeah, whatever was the last one that came out, I've not even been in it yet. But yeah, U-boat will be interesting. World War II stuff. I like that. I like that kind of thing. It's 42 euros. Oh, okay. What about Loaded? Loaded.com. Do they have it for any cheaper? Mighty Agoo, good evening. How's it hanging? Slightly to the left, mate, and quite a way down. All right, well, this looks exciting. So what's going on here then? Oh, they're not that deep. Yep, not that deep. Well, let's footfall it anyway. I've got a nice looking ship here, guys, this Aspa. If I'm not mistaken, I think it has a black livery with gold stripes, something like this. Bit of a John Player special thing going on. What? The only reason I have the Executioner is for the zooming feature. Let's get out. You're 2 hours in. You want me to play it, Robert, do you? Okay. All right. What is this shadow? Oh, what's this? Steering column? What? Oh, what? Yeah, what the hell's that then? Oh, it's part of the ship kit. Okay, I thought we were coming out the front. Right. God, that shadow looked really bizarre. Yeah, those are our lights, aren't they? Well, these are lights. Okay. Well, it's not quite... Yeah, it is black. Blackish. I've been so used to exiting the ship from the front. Well, that's where I thought we were coming out of. Okay, well, we got the footfall. So, I think that's it. Well, okay. It was here, wasn't it? Oh, it looks so far away. I thought I packed really close. Space Invader, yeah, a little bit. No. BeamNG, I wouldn't call it a tracking sim at all. I mean, people have been doing rallying in it as well, but it's not AC Rally, and it's not Codemasters WRC either. No, it's basically, BeamNG is really just a game that had vehicles in, including trucks, that was like a demonstration of crash physics and stuff like that, really. And now they've, a lot has been added to it. We've played it a couple of times on the channel. It's a lot of fun. Now, we could waste time and have a look at these other planets, but I'd rather go on and see if we can find plantage, something we can make money from. So let's get the high angle first. Oh, look at that. Look at the sun behind there. It's like a diamond ring, isn't it? Hold on. Let me see if I can capture this. It's like a diamond ring. It is. All right. Is that what they mean when they say engage? 3, 2, 1, engage. Yeah, I mean, it will probably simulate the truck driving and stuff, but it's not quite, it wouldn't be the same as Euro Truck or American Truck Sim. You know, it's not going to be on those lines. There's another truck game out which, something paths, truck simulator something paths, where you, like if the truck breaks down, you have to get out and fix it yourself by the side of the road. So maybe we'll take a look at that one as well. I think we took a look at the demo many moons ago. Yeah. Well, let's honk this system. Okay, 10 bodies. All right, let's get away from the sun just a little bit more, so it's nothing in the way. Okay, just icy bodies and rocky bodies here, nothing special. Be nice to find an Earth-like or something like this. Didn't we have a moment flying through the Formidine Rift, at least at the beginning of it, I think, or some way in, where we kept going to systems that were already discovered? I seem to have some memory of that happening. But we're actually coming across undiscovered ones now. I'm pretty sure I had to change route at some point to avoid, you know, constantly jumping into systems that were discovered by other commanders. But we seem to be on a good path at the moment. Okay, so we got 2 more. Let's just keep that there. Okay, the other one's above me. I just went straight past it. It doesn't look like any of these are atmospheric either. Alright, let's take a look at the old map. Right. Apart from this one, the rest are all landable. This one has atmosphere, but it's not landable, because Frontier said so. This one's spinning quite a bit. Looks very camouflagey. I'm interested in this one. That surface intrigues me, and the fact that it's spinning. Oh, it's not far from Earth. Rotational period 1.1 days, so it's spinning slightly slower than Earth. Hey Dave, Commander Kincaid, welcome. Short visit, that's fine. Hope you're doing good. I'm just trying to find some interesting places to land and explore, and, you know, canyons, stuff like that. You know me, I like the canyons and places that are hard to get out of. I think we need to just dip the nose down a little bit here, scrub off some speed. There we go. Come on, throttle. I would want you to dethrottle, thank you. I think it is going to be fine. I went out shopping today, guys. I bought stuff that I haven't bought for a long time, and stuff that I don't even remember if I've ever bought, which people probably buy every time they go shopping, and I've never bought it before. I'm just going to try a different diet. I'm changing my breakfast regime to have something a bit more healthier. And my nighttime, I'm feeling hungry, let's munch on something like a chocolate bar or a packet of popcorn or crisps. I'm changing that up to something more healthy as well. And yeah, this surface looks amazing. So yeah, so I bought stuff. Let's leave it there. Fruit and veg, and yeah, muesli, porridge, whatever, that kind of stuff for the morning. It's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can couple it with, it's just the discipline of it all. Oh, hello. Look at the canyons here. I'll tell you what, guys, some of these planets that have got no atmosphere, these are the best places to come. Look at that, look at those, look at that canyon in between the two grey bits there. I have no clue where to land for the best. Let's go on the two grey bits. See if we can make our way over to the green bits. I don't know how deep they are, probably not so deep, but these are the places I love to explore on. The greys and the greens. Oh, we could be down here for a little while. Well, my breakfast is normally, occasionally I'll have cornflakes, but it's mainly a fried egg sandwich, which isn't too bad. I mean, I fry the egg in virgin olive oil, you know, or have been doing for the last month or so, a couple of months. Virgin olive oil isn't exactly cheap, but it's healthier than what I was having before. Sunflower oil or whatever. Oh, we're going down here, guys. I might destroy an SRV and lose all of my exploration data. I'm going to make sure that, well, I'm going to try and make sure that doesn't happen. Right, let's get the wheels out and see if we can park it somewhere. Come on. Oh, here we go. We got one. So the green area, it looks like it's in front of me, but I don't know. Like, when I was coming down on the planet here, I was debating whether to land on the grey bit or the green bit. And the green bit I was looking at, is that in front of me or is it behind me? It's got to be behind me unless we've turned the ship around. It's got to be behind me, but I need to get out first and recce the area. There we go. Massive landing space. Oh, Jesus, wreck. Thank you. Hey, thank you, Robert. Cheers, buddy. Okay, hang on. This frickin' system that we've got going here. Jesus, man. Is that what it is? Thanks a lot, Robert. Thank you so much. Okay, I will grab it. Consider it purchased. I will need to make some hard disk space. No, I think I've got some. Thank you so much for that. I'll grab the game and we'll get it streamed. Thank you, sir. That's very kind of you. Oh, it's switched off. Okay. Okay, I'm committed now, aren't I? All-Bran. Oh no, my system doesn't need cleaning out, but I'll tell you what's very good. All-Bran is kind of the nuclear option, isn't it, really? But what's a good option is shreddies. You know, you have shreddies for a couple of days, and it will indeed, as you say, clean out your system. It's nice, and it's more of a mild but workable effect. But yeah, I'm okay in that area. But yeah, if you want to go the nuclear option, All-Bran will be there the way. But I do like muesli. I've always liked muesli, so I think I bought the wrong one though. I was supposed to buy the Alpen with the no added sugar, and I ended up going for a big bag of the store brand one, which probably has the added sugar, so it offsets the effects. So yeah, that was a bit stupid of me. I haven't had shredded wheat since I was a kid, man. Another thing I bought today, because I needed to peel stuff, I got one of those peeler things, like for doing carrots and apples and stuff like that. And that was like £4 something, right? Which, okay, it's not much, but you know, when you're penny pinching and stuff. And then I got home, opened the kitchen drawer, I already got one. But it's just that, like, I don't use it, so I don't even remember I've got these things. I didn't even know I had one, but of course I peel potatoes, so why wouldn't I have one? Oh, shite. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Yes, we're going all the way down, guys. Ooh. Preferably not sideways. I'm already calling for the rescue party to come and get me. Oh, I should have put the SRV repair on standby. Oh, don't stutter. Oh, bollocks. Well, let's try and touch the ground here just to... Oh, why are you stuttering? Please don't stutter. Oh, shite. Okay, that was good. We didn't take any hit there. Right, let's get this thing on standby just in case we need it. So we go to here, and here, and there. And then if I go back there, oh well, it's not quite there, but it's just here. So if I ever need one in an emergency, it's there, bang, and then bang again. Right, we're not all the way down on the bottom, are we? Are we? Oh, well, no, well, yeah, here we are. Ish. So, what if we just leave the SRV down here, see if we can climb back up with the suit, and then bring the ship down here to collect the SRV before it runs out of fuel and blows up. Right, we haven't got footfall yet because I haven't got out. Let's see if we can find a way of climbing up on foot. And then there's plenty of space down here, I think, for the ship to land. And then we can come and pick up the SRV. That's the plan. Yeah, long way down. Oh man alive. Okay, right, let's disembark and get the footfall. I thought my oh, has it stopped working? Shit. I thought my Xbox controller had a longer cable. It's just pulled my USB hub away from its moorings. I need a longer cable on it, I think. Okay, the light's gone off on my Xbox controller. Let me just see if it's still working. Yeah, it's fine. It is fine. Right, so the ship is up there, right? So we got to get back up on foot and come back for the SRV. But we need to get up before the SRV runs out of fuel, which I think we will, because we'll run out of energy packs before the SRV runs out of fuel. Now the ship is up there, right? It took off. Was that more than 3 kilometers then? The ship's disappeared. Well, let's get to the top anyway. So, okay. Stop, stop, stop. This is going to be a nightmare. You know what? It actually might be more than 3 kilometers. No, why did I go backwards? Right, so I need a foothold. See, I notice a foothold and then I realize that my suit can jump a lot further. Okay, we got one. Here? Come on. Yes, it is a foothold. Can you... Oh, we slid off it. No! Come on. Always we get a foothold and then it jumps forward and goes to the side and then there's no foothold anymore. There. Can we even jump that far? So jump, boost. Here, 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 here. No! Bollocks! I think we moved to the side. Okay, sometimes it does this where you can literally walk up. I don't know how this works or what he's doing. Don't look down. Ooh. Please stop. Thank you. Oh, for Christ's sake. All right, next bit. This looks really smooth. Maybe there's something in there. Yep. Okay, lovely. Go on, my son. Right, go. Go on, keep going. All right. No, you're sliding off again. Why do you keep doing this? Stop doing it. This is bad. This is really bad. That was... We lost a lot there. God damn it. Don't slide off to the side. Oh, it's so sensitive, the movement. Give me some boost. It won't. The jetpack is mental. I don't know what Frontier were thinking when they designed this idea, but it will not boost unless the commander can jump first. Like, I can't boost it. You have to jump and then the jetpack works. Why can't it just come on and boost while you're sliding down? Why not? Does it only work once you're in the air so it doesn't burn your feet? What's the mechanics behind it? And why does the land organically move? Oh, fuck. Please, please stop me. Please, please. If I can jump. Okay, progress, progress. If we can just get over here. Oh. Right. Okay. I think this ledge could be the next bit. So we jump, we get to the top of our jump height, and then we boost. Jump. Oh, it wouldn't jump properly there. Might be okay though. Yeah, it's burning through the boost slowly here. Nice. Oh, because it's the reason I didn't recall the ship at the bottom, because it's. You mean before I came up? Because it's more fun to go up this way, and the thing is, if I get to the top first, I've then got choices. I can either then recall the ship to the top, or hopefully it'll be at the top, and then bring the ship down to the SRV, or I can slide all the way back down again and then call the ship down. But my problem is if I go down and I recall the ship and it stays at the top of the cliff, that's my problem. Then I'm in a bit of trouble. Talking of being in a bit of trouble, unless this burn lasts a while, which it looks like it is because we're semi-touching the... There we go. Nice, nice. Okay. Oh shit. Right. Now, how far can we go now? No boost. See what I mean? No boost. Nothing. Why? Why? Why can't the jetpack work here? What's the reasoning behind it? There isn't any. That's what. No reason why boosting shouldn't be allowed there. Oh, this is steeper than it looks, eh, guys? Don't do that. Oh, see, I get foothold. I kind of panic. There, I get foothold. Then it goes back up again, goes to the side, and then slides down. Right, so we're actually... Okay, so that is kind of level with the ground. So yeah, this is level. It's just imagining this predicament of like, if I didn't have the SRV and I needed to get up, to get back up on foot, like that was my only chance of survival. Could I do it? We need to get beyond this ridge. No! Keep going. Find a foothold. Find a foothold, you bastard. Oh no. Okay, we are boosting. Every time you lose footing and you go backwards, you have no idea like how far back you're going to go. There's no way to know. Okay, my SRV is down there somewhere. How far away is it? Yeah, 570 meters. Why the hell did the ship take off? Did I command it to by accident? Normally, it's only when you lose 3 kilometers to it that it'll go. I can't jump. Literally can't jump, so no boost. Don't go to the... You see, it goes to the side, and you can't... If I try and move back to the other... Like, if it veers off to the right, and I press left, it won't go left. It literally just won't do anything. Okay. Well, we're nearly at the summit here. This rock would make a very good thing to fall back onto. If we can clear that. Just make sure you fall back in a straight line if you're going to. Once we start seeing the green rocks on the top, we know we've made it. Yeah, we need this jetpack. We need an engineered one. There's the green. We got the greenery there. We're not at the top yet, though. Not quite. But there's another rock there. There it is, look. There it is. I can hear my guy breathing heavily. We escaped. Now, question is, if I recall the ship, it looks horrible in blue, by the way, this dial. Will it land here or where the SRV is? If it lands down below, it's fine. We can slide down, I think. It looks like it's coming to me, though. Yeah. I was playing about half an hour, 40 minutes in Starfield today, and there was a Varun ship landed. And those bloody spiders again coming out. And it kind of looked like in these colours. Right, let's go get the SRB, guys. It's only 1 kilometre away. 950 metres. I love how it says wanted. I don't think I'm wanted, right? I think it's the parts on the ship. Yeah, well, if they want to, they can come and get me. I'm quite a distance away. Okay, SRB then. Oh, Jesus. Hello, Frankie Jazz. How are you? Welcome. Come on. Let's see if we can get a landing close by. It's quite rocky. Okay, there was some blue there, which I'll take if there's nowhere else. What was it, back here a little bit? There we go. Perfect. Yay! We did it! These are the voyages of the Starship Rusty. It's 5-year mission to explore strange... to boldly go... Yeah, where no doggy's gone before. Uphill. Commander... P... It's too many initials, man. Commander PD ABG, welcome, Mr. PD. Alrighty. Where am I? I keep forgetting. It craps me out the back, doesn't it, this ship? I'll come out the front door. Yeah. All right. Oh. This is a bit icy, this. I think this is an icy world, isn't it? It's not a rocky one. This is definitely one of the icy ones, which would explain a lot of that slippiness. Thankfully, you know, the gravity, the 0.07, it can work for you because it allows you to jump further, you know, with less friction, I guess. But it can also work against you in that you don't have a lot of mass on the ground. So your grip on the ground when you boots it don't really do much. So let's go up the ship way, see how long it takes. Can't believe I just scaled up that thing. There it is. I love these landscapes though, like this, where they've just got massive canyons that you can just drop down and play in. No spikes. Yeah. My studded spiky boots. See, there's a lot of planets that I don't choose to land on because they're not atmospheric, so you don't get, you know, the nice camera shots, you know, the nice screenshots, whatever, and you don't get any chances of bios and stuff. But in terms of the terrain, which is again one of the reasons why I come to planets, to see the terrain and stuff, some of these planets you don't need atmospherics for them, you know, to get some nice visuals. I mean, look at this with the spikes here. We could just choose to mountain climb up that thing, which doesn't look big from here. But get out on foot and it's pretty tall, I'll bet you. Look at this. See, now that would make a nice screenshot as well. Alright, let's see if we can land this like this. Did we get a blue... Oh, I guess we must have done. Right. Mountaineering, guys, 101. Oh, so, guys, I know this is off topic and stuff, but I just like to mention it because it's on topic for the channel. So the last stream I did, the one that's the last published stream anyway, look how tall this is, was the first flight in the Boeing 737-700, right? And we had one of the devs come in as well, and he was on chat. He's not the first time he's been on one of my streams, on the PMDG streams that I do, And you know, I just said, oh yeah, we're just doing a flight. The 737-700's been released. We're going to do a flight from blah, blah, blah. And that's going to be it. And we got, at one point we were like 106 or something views. And then by the time the stream had ended, there was nearly 3,000 views on it already, which on a flight sim stream for me is like, what? Like, it's like a record. You know, like really big record. And by the next morning, we were at 3,200, so 3.2K. And I'm thinking, what's going on? You know, I know it's PMDG's finally released a high definition version of the 700. You know, we didn't even have the 700, but I thought, where's all these people coming from? You know, it's amazing. And it turned out that on the PMDG Discord, where they normally do their main announcements, you know, like when a plane gets released, you know, the PMDG announcements channel was my stream. They put it up there saying, oh, this is a stream, and, you know, Matt Ice from PMDG is going to be on that stream, so go check it out. And I think that's what it was all down to, guys. Just the fact that the devs had announced it on their channel, which I didn't even know about until I spoke to another one of the devs there. So that's very nice of them. Frontier? Get me announced. I should become one of those. What do you call them? What is it that the Frontier's got going? Is it the partner program or something? I should get in on that. I just haven't really bothered. Maybe I should. I don't know. But we're not going to get up here, are we? Oh, shit. Oh, we got a foothold. And then, see, I don't know why it is, but every time, there we go. Every time I get a foothold, I seem to lose it. Oh, there's no boost. Come on. I killed the boost earlier because I didn't want to go over the top of the peak. There we go. That's better. Now, can we get up there? And you stay there this time. The hell's all that? Oh, it's the gold pattern. Looks like it's got lights on. Right. I love these landscapes. This is all part of exploration for me. It's just looking at mountains and doing some mountaineering. Oh, please hit that rock. Oh, okay. No, we didn't. This time I have to come down because the ship's not going to land up here. Oh, 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 no. Oh. All right, don't touch any. There we go. And this is all ice. It's green ice. Oh, nice, man. That was good. Now, can we just walk up here to the summit? Screenshot. Screenshot time. Now then, this GoPro effect, as I call it, don't like it. So zoom in and then pull out. And speed up camera. There we go. I hate that fisheye lens look. It's just nasty. It can come in handy if you want to get more scenery in. You know, you want to envisage the whole thing, but it just looks, yeah, it looks a bit nasty. So you can just about see me there. I would probably have to jetpack. There you go, there's a shot. And if I was to jetpack it, oh, please land in the same place. Right. So we're, what was that? Is that 8 or 6? 6. We're 600 meters away from the ship. So let's go and meet up with it and try not to die on the way down. So as long as we're touching the rock and we're not in midair, we can slide. Oh, jeez. I thought he was going to lose grip there. Actually, I think we're all right. I think we'll just get down here, no problem. We can even run. If it gets too steep, my character, my NPC, will break into a slide if he has to, but he's not doing that yet. Can't even boost now. Oh. It's easier on the way down. It's not risk-free though, you can still die if you get it wrong. But I think as long as we're sticking to, as long as we're able to touch. Oh shit. It's when you can't hear anything, that's the danger. Just, oh God. I don't know how much bio data I'm carrying, but if I die, I lose everything. What the hell is this? What kind of a ship kit have I got on that? Anyway. Oh, I didn't even mean to jump. Well, we're on the bottom now, right? Aren't we? And we're still 200 meters away. Yeah. We did it. It's like when you ask a mountain climber why, you know, why'd you climb the mountain? And they say, because it's there. Well, that one was there. I can only imagine what the rest of the entire planet is like. Oh. Wait a moment. This suit does not even have night vision. I'm pressing it, but nothing's happening. Pressing the button for it. Nope. No night vision on the suit. This is how... well, I don't know what phrase to use, but it's how little engineering I've got done on this account. My balance is 3 billion. Combat rank master. Exobiology rank geneticist, that's not too bad. My exploration rank, guys, it's not far from flipping over onto the next one, but I need to hand in data. Okay, so let's have a look and see where the DL, what is it? Is it DSSA carriers? Is that what it is? Locations. Okay. DSSA carrier, yeah, Deep Space Support Array. Now, there was a map that showed, I think there's like a minimum of one, isn't there, in every sector of the galaxy, and sometimes there is 2. So let's have a look. DSSA carriers. And we want... Oh, system is no good. System's no good. We need to know which sector. Yeah, this is no good. That's no good. I can't find the map. Ah, Deep Space Fleet Carrier map? No, it's not the same thing. All right, DSSA Carriers map. I've seen this map so many times. I've probably got it somewhere, but they don't move, right? I mean, they stay in position. So it's not like you need an updated map or any such thing. Give me a sec, guys. I'm on this fleetcarrier.space link. Let me just type in Formidine Rift. Search results, nothing. So I'm in the system Cyridi. It doesn't help. You see, it tells you which system that each one is in. But that's about as much use as a chocolate teapot, because unless I know which sectors they're in. DSSA carrier search. That's the same website. That's no good. Oh, hello. Sorry, I just saw an image which looks like... Nope, useless. Aha. Nope, doesn't help. Right, Google Images. Oh boy. If I find this image, I'm going to back it up onto my drive, because it's no good like this. I did have the map with all of them on. Does anyone have a link for it? Know where they all are? So let's add locations to the search. See, some maps have got, you know, those, it looks like a heat map where it shows you the most traveled lanes, and they've got like green and red lollipop symbols on there to show where they are. But those don't tell you what system they're in. So you need system and, oh, here we go. Is this the map we want? Bookmark. Let's have a look. Open image in new tab. Text is way too small. Let's see if we can get a bigger version. Oh, bollocks. All right. All right, let's use this thermal map and see what happens. So our sector is... So we've got this this three-step sector, and then it's the one underneath that. So if I was to zoom in, where's the bubble? Is that the bubble? That's the bubble. Right, so ours is... Oh, it's not that one, is it? Yeah, Formidine Rift. According to this, there is no DSSA carrier in the Formidine Rift. Really? I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure there is. Oh boy. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to locate a carrier that I could pop onto, because I'm not thinking that I'm close to one at the moment, but I could certainly head towards it, or at least, you know, put it in my flight path. Doesn't the Deep Space Support Array have their own website or something? See, somebody's embedded an image 5-6 years ago, and now the link says please use another image host. So whatever they used isn't working anymore. Bastards. Well, I guess we're not going to find out where the carriers are then. Damn it. DSSA, Deep Space Array, Elite, Dangerous. They need their own website, guys. All right, Deep Space Fleet Carrier Map. Right, but that's not what we want, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Nope. It keeps linking to the same thread that has the map that doesn't work anymore. Damn it. That image. Ah, wait a minute. Okay, I have a different website here. Okay, Trojan's Belt, Dryman's Belt. Okay. Give me a sec, guys. If this doesn't work, then screw it. We just carry on moving. It looks like some of them do move. See this map full page. Nah, I'm not sure if this thing is even still a thing in Elite Dangerous now. I'm starting to think it's getting disbanded. Let's click. Yeah, and it just keeps taking me to the same page on the forums, on the Elite forum. DSSA Network Tracker. Yeah, it takes you to an image hosting site which doesn't work anymore. Okay. Unfortunately then, it looks like DSSAs are maybe no longer a thing. And even if I found a map now that had a location here, how could I even trust it? I couldn't trust it anymore. Right, Formidine Rift. Okay, so we've got 3 carriers then in the Formidine Rift. One is 3 symbols, one's red, one's yellow, one's green. What does red mean? It's no longer here. KT, okay, so we have one that is very close to us actually, but it says not deployed. Bastards. And if it was deployed, it would be here. Oh, hello. We have a sysmap. Are you there? Right. What? Okay, what do you have? It does have outfitting. Are we allowed on board? Yes. Right, so what's been suspended is Vista Genomics, Bartender, Pioneer. So Vista Genomics, so you can't hand... Okay, that's fine. I think we've been here before then. Have we? Right, all commanders are allowed and they do have outfitting. How many jumps? 12. Can't believe it. It was worth me pushing on that one to find it. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's just jump and scoop our way there. This planet is amazing. I love it. Hey, I wonder if they have a Scorpion. Switch the Scarab for a Scorpion and get an SCO drive if I can engineer it. We might lose a couple of light years off it, but at least we'll have SCO. Which I don't need in terms of, say, you know, for traveling to a planet that's maybe 200,000 light seconds away. It's not for that, because the ship would burn up and use its fuel. It's just for getting off planets quicker, like this part. That's all I would use it for. I may have to sacrifice a couple of light years to do that. It'd be interesting. I could store this one anyway, so I wouldn't lose it. Alright, let's go. Let's just do quickly 12 jumps and go land on it. It said not deployed, but it is, and it is allowing people on board, so we're going. I don't think we've got any damage on the ship either, right? No, we're fully functional. There we go. Okay, great. 12 jumps. It could have been worse, right? There's 2 more in this system, but they are quite a distance away, actually. And they're not in the direct... One's behind us, if you know, where we've come from. And the other one is deeper out to the outer edge of the galaxy. It's further down. Down and to the left of us, if you look at it. You know, if you look at the galaxy map with Beagle Point to the north, it's down. It's basically around... The other one is around, I would say, down here. And then there's one back here. We're not going to go back there. Yeah, so this one down here, that's too far away, and it's out, you know, it's not in our direction of travel. And we can hand in our data as well. Obviously, we can't do the plant stuff. What I don't want to do is, when we leave the carrier, is head back out onto a well-trodden path. You know, because we were doing pretty well there in terms of not undiscovered places. So we want to avoid that if we can.
System scan complete.
I should have FSS'd the previous system if it hadn't already been discovered. Okay, I think we got a little bit lucky there then. Can we find any plants today? Stratum tectonicus, or whatever that other one is that's worth around the same money. Nine. Ugh. I'll be if we do outfitting in this carrier, I'll be able to get these Christmas lights off. Or do we leave them on, guys? What do you think?
Temperature critical. Fuel scooping.
Have I been here before? Hey, nobody's got footfall on there, and there might be 57,000, no SCO. Will there be an SCO available in a class 5 on this carrier though? Because if there isn't, well, we'll have come all this way for nothing. Unless they have a Scorpion, which is unlikely. Unlikely. So what are we then? About 12,000 light years from Sol, I guess. I think that's what they were saying on the map there.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. D and C systems. You are currently in a C system. What do you mean by a C and a D? You mean like in the name? What do you mean? The designation of the names? How would the plants know to grow in those particular? No, we only grow in places that are the last two letters and numbers. Yes, but they don't get named because of what plants are growing there, do they? Just imagine the stratum going, this is not a C or a D system, we're not growing here. It's an interesting thought though. So this is if it's, okay, so what's this one then? It's got BZC and then B50. Is this a B system? 26 bodies.
Complete.
Let me guess, unexplored. No, it's not. Okay. See, we're back into the explored region now. We need to go back out to where we were. Oh, they hold the most high metal content. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, I've not heard that one before. D most valuable. I'll keep an eye out for that. See if I can find that particular pattern. That'll be interesting. Yeah, they go up in number as well. So is like a D3 better than a D1? You need an E for an Earth-like. But the thing is, if it's undiscovered, how did they know? How did they know to name it that way? It doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I come across a D because it's got, high metal contents in there, but no one's ever been into that system before, ever. How the hell would they know to name it with that particular designation? Although maybe the algorithm worked it that way, right? The system naming algorithm, because it knows what's in there. Interesting.
Fuel scooping.
14 bodies.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right, so we're in a C, and then we've got obviously I need to map them to find out what kind of planets they are. Actually, no, I don't. I don't need to map them to find out what they are. There's another way. All I have to do is just go here. Yeah, look at this. I see. So, okay, we've got high metal content and metal rich. You might have something here. You might have something here. But, there's only one, right? There's only one which is atmospheric. So if I highlight that one like that, and I fly out a little bit just to get the sun away from me, and we point to it, there's probably millions of others. Yep, there we go. And then we pop into here, so it's right in front of us. So it's one of these anyway. Rocky ice. So okay, we're in a sea system, and as you said, there is high metal content and there is metal rich. Okay. Let's just keep an eye on this pattern and see if there's something to it. So what about the others? What about the A's and the B's and those? What are they known for? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Stratum tectonicus is a possibility here. Wait a minute. And I get the bonus, right? Because there's no footfall, right? Now, stratum is one of the possibilities. The likelihood is bacteria, concha, futexa, and fungoida. Osseous and stratum is not really in the... Okay, let's go. So it's listed as a possibility, but no guarantees. I've got 7 possibilities out of 4 definites. 2 of them are fungoida, different species of fungoida. Gelata and Cetices. So Concha renibus is worth 4.57 million. Multiplied by 5, you'll be getting like 23 million, something like this. But Tectonicus doesn't have a little blue diamond next to it, which means it's unlikely, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, shitty. I thought the blue diamond meant those were the most likely candidates, but it isn't. The blue diamond means it's possible new personal codex entry. So if I find any of the first 4, they are new codex entries for me on this system. So stratum does have a chance of being here. All right, all right, all right. Let's follow this up. I am curious now. This is interesting. Now, if we can find Concha renibus, Fungoida gelata, and Stratum tectonicus, well, that's a very nice payday. Let's just put it that way. If we get the 4 best options, we stand to make 29.3 million, right? So let's call it 30 just to make the numbers work easier. But you have to multiply that by 5 because of the bonus, the first footfall bonus. So it's 150 million. If we get the most lucky. That's if we, the royal flush. But that 150 million will translate into a nice amount of exobiology credit, which I cannot cash in at this fleet carrier because it is one of these suspended services. So we're going to have to frickin' wait. Okay. Okay. Right, I feel this is the phase where it feels most like in a flight sim. This is the beginning your descent kind of phase, isn't it? Descending through 10,000 feet, seatbelt signs on, landing lights on. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. It's that moment. That's what this exact place is. Yeah, this place of... We are descending in a way, if relatively speaking. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to send some probes out and see which of the 4 is Tectonicus going to be on it. Dun, dun, dun. Now let's avoid that star. We don't want to get in the gravity well. Oh, it's the planets before the star. Okay. Let's put it right in between. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying to navigate. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. There we go. Right, so we got 2 here. It's the top one. No. Okay. Not close enough. Right, here we go. We can send probes in already, but I want to get a bit closer. It's probably going to be 6. Alrighty. 4 probes. Okay, we can get away with 2 then, I guess. 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure we've got the expanded arc radius on this thing. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, bacterium. Oh, Concha is gone. That's a shame. That was worth 4.5 million. Osseous spiralis is gone. So, the minimum we can make here, guys, is 24 million. The most is 25.6. Tectonicus is here. So, bacterium, Alcyonium worth 1.66. Fungoida, we don't know which one. We don't know which one. That's why the value range is 23.97 to 25.63. Fungoida gelata will give us 3.33 million. Fungoida ceticis will give us 1.67 million. And the next one is stratum frickin' Tectonicus. Holy damn. Well, Mr. Hakeley, have I said your name right? It looks like you're onto something here. So, first planet we come to in a sea system with plants, and it's got Tectonicus on it. All right. Let's go. Tectonicus is really easy to spot as well, which is really good. It's one of the most valuable you can get and the easiest to spot. Okay, Freaky, have a good evening, sir. Thank you for popping in. I'm just going to make myself a little bit more richer on exobiology and hoping to expand my exobiologist rank beyond geneticist. Where I was assisting Jeanette. Anyway. So yeah, there's a couple of species here which are lower value. Frutexa, the bacterium, and the fungoida, but we don't know about the fungoida yet. Gelata is easy to spot because it's those big red tubes, so that would be really nice if we could spot some of those. Right, stratum, the space cucumbers. I mean, they're easy to spot, right? They're freaking everywhere. Look at them. There's millions of them. All right, Mr. Kincaid, thank you so much as well. Have a good night, sir. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Oh. Right, guys, let's go get a scan done. We could use the frickin' SRV for this, to be honest. 500 meters, and they're everywhere. But we'll just use the ship, I think, on this. Okay, I have to remember I keep coming out the back side of this thing. Alright, there's the footfall. That gives us the bonus. So, Stratum Tectonicus green, it should be. Alright, so let's travel 500 meters away. Cock your leg in the air, why don't you? So 500 meters a lot easier to cover in the ship. That's 500. Oh, there we go. Scan number 2. There was some behind me. Nice. Right, that's 500, so we just need to find a stratum. I'm not necessarily too fussed about the bacteria, but I am interested to find out which one of the two fungoides we have. Let me go a bit higher so we can see a bit more into the distance. Okay. We haven't gone too far outside the range, have we? They're normally scattered pretty well. I'm trying to get control of my ship back. There we go. Oh, it's right beneath me. There's some on the hill there. Oh, that's what it is. We were going a bit fast. And Elite Dangerous is quite laggy when it comes to spawning in vegetables. It takes a while. You've got to sometimes stop and then wait for the vegetables to pop in. Come on. Never used to be like that, but it seems that it's being like that now. Okay. So I know we had some here. There you are. $96 million credits right there. Okay, let's have a look for the next one. If it's Fungoida Gelata, we'll do it. If it's Fungoida Satesis, then I think just skip the rest of the stuff, right? I mean, I shouldn't, but I want to get to this carrier. Right, so let's go and get the map again. Right, so we just need to be high enough. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that'll do. No, we need to go higher. Right, so Fungoida, there we go. Right, let's see if we can find out which Fungoida it be. Where can we land? In there? In there? Let's go. Somewhere bang in the middle here, this big patch, and then we'll find out which one. I should have actually checked if there was any other plants in this particular area, but if there are, maybe we'll see them and we'll have a look. So Fungoida is 300-meter range between the species. Fungoida. Do they like mountains? Right, if we see red tentacles, it's gelata. If we see tomatoes on sticks, I think that's what Satesis is, right? They look like tomatoes on sticks. I think so. I'll just double check. Pretty sure Satesis is tomatoes on sticks, and gelata for sure is the red tentacles. That's gelata right there. And Satesis, yeah, tomatoes on sticks. That's what I call them. Now the question is, which one is it? Dun, dun, dun. Come on, give me those red tentacles. They should be fairly visible with the night vision on. Oh, it's a thesis. Tomatoes on sticks. 1.67 million. Should we do them then? Let's do the fungoider and get the hell out. Apart from the stratum, we've been ripped off, guys, here. Ripped off like Velcro. Can we land it though? Yep. Okay, so it should be right next to me, yeah, ish. Tomatoes on sticks. That's what I call them. Oh well, so the value of the planet, if I was to do all of them, would be 24 million. And if you multiply that by 5, well, you get a very nice 121 million, is it? I don't know. I'm not a calculator. I think because we're in the region, guys, what we'll do is get the car out. And it's only 300 meters. So we'll try and locate others from here.
Low gravity warning.
Now, the other ones that we found are behind us, out the back. We get let out the front here. So we need to go 300 meters. There's some more. But I don't know if it's enough. Oh, it's not enough. That's Frutexa. But there's also some fungoida here as well. But how many meters was the previous scan? Well, we can get a gist of it by the ship. See, the ship is 300 odd meters away. So I think we might have a chance at this one. Yes, indeedy. So the next one, if we can get the ship to be 700 meters away, because it's about 400 now. Anything outside of that, and we're good to go. So let's just keep going in the same direction. Great. None of these plants bend. No, that shadow wasn't disorienting at all. Okay, so we're now out of range. Or, depending on your viewpoint, we're in range. All we have to do is spot another fungoida. Look, maybe the SRV wasn't the best idea. think I can go a bit further. Mr. Von Doodles. Okay, we can whiz off to the side. Horrible terrain. Well, this protects us everywhere, but we've also got, we can scan this dude. But I think we also have our last scan here, do we not? Yep. How are you, Mr. Bonds? I watched a bit of your stream the other day. You might want to turn your audio up though, in general. It's very, very low. Like all of it. So you just add a bit to the minus decibels, just bring it up a bit. Mr. Bonds. Well, I didn't want to say VD. Mr. VD. I didn't want to say that. Yeah, if you need any help, man, let me know, because I can give you my settings, what I use with the audio ducking and all that stuff. So if you need any OBS help, man, just give me a buzz. I can even, on Discord, I can even show you my screen and you can see the settings I have and you can copy them down. Or plug them straight into your things, and all the filters that I use as well. I think it might help. Certainly can't harm anything. Oh, the moment we pick up any speed, she wants to spin. Oh dear. The idea is to pick up some speed and then lift off. But it's either spinning or it's hitting a rock. Oh, bollocks. Just cleared that one. Suddenly I've gone from being 300 meters away to 700, is that right? Or did I miss something? That was a bad landing. I've had worse. So, yeah, I mean, arguably, yeah, we could do the Frutexo. It's right there. What's it worth? 1.6. And the distance, 150 meters. It's a fairly easy one to do, to be fair. But let's go. So yeah, we're still hooked into the path. We haven't lost it, even though we did target the planet. It doesn't matter. Let's go. How many jumps was it? 4 jumps. So yeah, that was interesting. We got one. We got a Tectonicus. Nice little addition to the family. Nope, straight jump. Okay, cool.
Temperature critical. Fuel scooping.
Okay. How many was that? I missed it. Okay. We are in a... We're in a C system again. But there's no atmospherics here. Okay. So we jump. Yeah, Bondoodle, so just hit me up when you can, and if I'm around, we can hook up.
Ready to engage.
By the way, you got the caravan? Yes, the black square. Looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, you can't go wrong with black square, man.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, 11 bodies here. Well, this is also a C-type system, and we've got a couple of... it's footfall, and so will this be. Damn it. So if there was stratum here, we wouldn't get the bonus. However, should we scan them anyway just to see if stratum is there as a possibility, or maybe even confirmation? Just, I'm curious. Is that the one? Because there's no bios on it. Okay. Is that the one? Yeah. And the other one is, let's just target it. We don't do anything else. We don't want to lose anything. So, like the route. So let's just do that. Point to it. Get it as central as we can. And then... There we go. Right, so it's in here somewhere. Okay, it's this one. So yeah, so it's bacterium, concha, fungoida, and osseous. But there's only 3 of those possibilities. If Concha aureolus is there, that's worth 7.77 million. but it's already got footfall here, so we wouldn't be able to get the bonus, which is a bit of a shame. So let's jump. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would like to learn navigation in the TriStar, but I've got my eye on two planes at the moment. Boeing 727, which has got the triple engines on the tail, but it also has INS like the TriStar, I think, for navigation. Well, not for navigation, but you know what I mean. And the Caravan.
Fuel scooping.
They're both going to be around. Well, I can't remember what the Caravan price was actually. But anyway, they're not going to be too far apart. Right, so let's just do a sys scan and then this might be the jump.
System scan complete.
This is the one, right? Yep. Okay, we're jumping in. See if we can make any modifications. There it is, already laid out. What is that? People have been building here? What's the Zahuria? Zurara. A megaship. There's a megaship here. Well, that's mega.
Fuel scooping.
So yeah, guys, this is one of the DSSA fleet carriers. We're going to see if we can tweak a couple of things. It depends. Depends if I have the materials to do it as well. We might not be able to get anything that we want from this, but it was worth coming to find out anyway, I think. Even if it doesn't work out. Ideally, I would really like to grab hold of a Scorpion SRV if they have one. But I don't know. On a fleet carrier, though, not going to be highly likely, is it? I should have ordered ahead. Had it delivered here. Hop. No boost. Thank you.
Welcome, Commander. This carrier is currently accepting docking requests.
So yeah, I think we're roughly around 12,000 light years from Sol, at the moment. We'll have a little check when we get on board here. Oh shit. It's not scrubbing up the speed. This isn't a Mandalay.
Is retracted. Commander, your vessel is obstructing the landing pad.
Well, it's not actually. I went way past it, but okay. Can't you see I'm trying to correct the situation? No bartender either, so we can't even go and get pissed.
Docking confirmed. Ship has docked. Welcome, Commander.
Let's go down because I like the sounds of it. Yep, 12,000 and 82. That's how far away we are. So, okay, carrier services. So let's pop into here. I'm not going to do the paint, but I am going to do the ship integrity. Firstly, oh shit, it's not here. Oh, we don't have a pinned FSD. No. How do I not have that? Dude. So that means even if they have an SCO drive, there's no point getting it because the jump range is going to be so bad. Out of curiosity then, do you have one? Oh, this is a pre-engineered one as well, look. But it's a standard. Do you have an SCO? No, you freaking don't. You haven't got any. None in stock. At all. This is mine from... Well, where is it? 33 hours it'll take it to get here. That's not a big deal. I left this commander in space for ages. We already have a pretty epic drive on us. So, okay, that's not going to happen. All right. Please make my trip worthwhile. Do you have a Scorpion? Fuck! No, you don't. And we didn't even need repairs. I didn't even need any power plant repairs or anything, so... We came all this way for nothing. However, we can hand in our carto here. There's probably going to be a 25% tariff. Is that all we have? Meh. Hand it in. For that. Okay, we'll take a shot of that. Ah, redemption. As in Red Dead. This ship does have... Ooh. Codex discoveries. Nearly forgot about those. Yeah, this ship does have wanted status on it, but I don't think I'll be able to clear that down from here. You can't, right? I mean, not even if I went to a terminal, I could do that. I don't think so. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure you can't because I don't think that particular type of service is available on from a carrier.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Or at least Mr. Beamer gets to stretch his legs. Nah, it's exactly the same. Okay. All right. Yeah, same as before. So, I'm not wanted, but the ship's got wanted parts on it. So I guess that was going to require interstellar factors. See, that's where the plantage would be sold normally. Oh, wait a minute though. You've got we can get a new ship in here. I could buy. Could I buy a ship and have it sent here? 33 hours.
The finest for the best. Zorgon Peterson, where finesse follows function.
Wait a minute.
You take the load.
No, we can't. Okay. No ships for purchase. Can I purchase one remotely and have it transferred here? Why isn't that a thing? Because in that way, you could, any ship could be available from any terminal, and you could just, you know, you might be in a starport that doesn't have, say, a Type 9, but there's a 2 systems away they sell one, and then you could just go on there and buy one and have it transported. Why not? Oh, someone's left there. See, they've got nothing here. Okay. Well, it didn't really help us coming here, but it is what it is. So the Explorer rank's gone up. We're very, very close to getting to the end of that Ranger. I don't know what comes after that, but yeah. Now then, ideally, to get out of here, I would want to, well, I don't know how many stops this goes back, this grey line. We could backtrack all the way if we wanted to, but the moment that we, actually, no, we just go, that's where we came from. So we could go back there and then carry on our merry way. Because if I carry on this way, it might be a more used up path. But, oh, 9 jumps back. Okay, how did that work? 12 jumps there and 9 jumps back. However, guys, I think I don't know whether to end now or do the 9 jumps and then end. Maybe do the 9 jumps and then end the stream. Don't want to do too much. More bits. Yeah, loving the MSFS vids. I bought my first Dominator suit yesterday. Oh, I didn't know you could get Dominator suits for Microsoft Flight Sim. Just kidding. Cool, man. Dominators are good, man. Did you manage to find one that was pre-engineered or anything? You can get those around the outskirts of the bubble, if you're lucky. Well, thanks for nothing, Fleet Carrier, but at least, you know, we're all right. We were 100% anyway. Right. Oh yeah, of course. You got some guns as well. Good stuff, man. Do you prefer loud or stealthy? Or a mix of both? I like to keep it stealthy, but it doesn't always work out that way, so mine ends up being a mix of both. The moment somebody spots me killing somebody, we can go loud with those little pew-pew guns. What would be fun, though, I have to say, would be just to take a stock Executioner, Intimidator, or whatever weapons, Zenith, stock ones, not engineered in the slightest against the current buffed combat system that we have now. That would be nice. I got time to honk this. Yeah, no point looking. It's gonna be no time. Yeah, it's weird because, you know, they buffed up the combat to make it a bit more challenging, and because they did that, because they made it harder, I ended up deliberately not turning the alarms off because I wanted the challenge. And it's kind of really weird because when the combat was easier, I would sneak in, oh, got to get the alarms off, got to get the alarms off, you know, don't want to be discovered and blah, blah, blah. But now it's more challenging and harder. It's almost like I'm inviting it by saying, nah, leave the alarms, let them go off, and let's see if I can beat them, you know, because now they do flank you, they come up behind you, they kind of psychically know where you are sometimes as well. It is a lot better though. You know, maybe there's a little bit too much, not much, but a little bit too much of them knowing where you are. Like if I go hide somewhere and nobody has seen me go there, they always know he must be in this direction, you know. Maybe they could tweak that down just a little. It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you can, you know, move around and they all run in the wrong direction because that's where you used to be. But the combat now at the settlements is so much better, man. So much better. We needed more of a challenge based on the fact that we're running around with engineered suits and engineered weapons and stuff like that, right? So the NPCs weren't that much of a challenge before. So yeah, you can have fun with that, man. And the Dominator's great for it. Yeah, you can't bust the doors open. You have to get security clearance to open the doors, unlike with the Maverick. But the Dominator affords you better shields and better armor, you know. You can't jump quite as high unless you put the mod on. Yeah. I love the combat in Elite now. It's fun. The only time I would move to turn the alarms off, you know, was either if the mission says you'll fail if the alarms go off. But then, hey, even that's more of a challenge, right? Because don't turn the alarms off manually, but still try and do the mission without them going off. So as soon as you see somebody near you who's twigged that you're being a bit naughty, and you can see that icon above the head that they're going to get the alarms out, that they're going to call for the alarms, you know, you want to kill them before they get that radio call through, so the alarms don't go off. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I don't know when this update's coming, the one that they're going to drop, the operations one, but if that's what the combat's going to be like when we start storming into mega ships and stuff like that, oh boy. Oh, yeah. You're going to not want to be on your own, probably. You're going to need to be co-op or in a team. I think storming a megaship on your own, I think you're going to be dog meat. But if it makes for more co-op play, or even like, you know, more than 2 players, maybe 3, 4 in a team, I think it'd be great fun. That'll make some good content, won't it? Yeah. Anyway, let's see when that operations drops, because they're not. One thing that isn't getting dropped is any hints as to when it might be. Okay, 3 jumps I think is fine. Let's see where we are here. Do a quick D-scan. Are we in undiscovered territory yet? No. Not quite. Let's do another jump then. It's amazing, all the stars in the... Although the stars are a bit more thinned out here, yes, but still. There's been a lot of commanders travelling through the Formidine Rift, and you can tell. I must have been on that fleet carrier before to have so little cartographic data to hand in.
System scan complete.
Isn't this the account where I've got provisions in my inventory? Oh. It was. Yeah, there you go. So look at that. I've got a ton of tea, a ton of water, a ton of food, and a ton of medicine. I've been carrying that around with me the whole time, 4 tons. So my jump range is a little bit more than this. I do have 4 tons, but this I brought this along for the immersion factor. You know, these are the things I want with me on my journey: medicine, food, water, and tea. I wonder if I can trade the tea for coffee now. Have you ever watched Mentor Pilot, Rusty? I haven't, no. Yeah, 737 MAX had a few disasters, didn't it? And we're talking about real life here, not the one in the simulator. No, I'll make a note of it though. I used to watch those. What was the program called? Like airline or airplane disasters or something like that. That's a great way of building up your confidence to get on a plane, isn't it? Okay, noted. I can't remember if I descan now. Okay. Right, so we've got a couple of planets here. No footfall. These two look like they're orbiting each other. So did I just... Oh no, okay, cool. Let's have a look and see if there's anything on them. And let's have a look at what type of system we're in. B. So unlikely to be anything, right? Yep, that's not the one you want to be in. There we go. Yes, flying is safer than driving. That is true, but when they go wrong, if a car goes wrong, or if you crash in a car, then you still have a chance of survival. If you crash in a plane, well, perhaps not so much. You can, but, you know. At least you won't feel much with a plane, other than, you know, the you putting your face into the pilot's backside as the whole and 10 rows of seats in front of you get crumpled and put inside your ear. But it happens so fast. I could have Rusty Rivets Airlines, couldn't I? Yeah, Bacterium AC is worth $1 million. It will end up being worth 5. I don't know. We could go and do it and then end it there. I mean, I've got one more jump to do to get back to the system I was in, but I don't need to do it because we're already in the undiscovered area. So I could either land here or do a couple more jumps. So now we want to go to up into this corner. We want to jump into the errant marches here, which is difficult to read it, but there it is, region errant marches. So we're actually here, but look how high up we are on the galactic plane. We're high up. How high, you say? I'll tell you how high we are. Oh, it isn't that high, actually. Hey, wait a minute. What the hell is this reading? Minus 7,320? What? Oh. No. Isn't this... This is supposed to be distance from Sol, isn't it? Because 000 is Sol. So we're 50 light years up on the galactic plane. Oh, we're not that high up after all. It's just that everything down there was... Yeah, okay, so we're not that high up. 9,980 light years to the west of Sol. Oh, I see what's going on. And it's 7... Okay, yeah. So it's minus 7,000 up that way and -9 that way. And when you add them together on a diagonal, it comes to that 12. Obviously 9 and 7 doesn't come to the 12, but it's not a 45-degree line we have to take. Okay, I was trying to figure out what the hell that was. So, okay, we're 9,980 light years to the west of Sol and 7,320 light years to the south of, right? You might be near the gap in the, I don't know what the RMS is, Andy, sorry. There is one there. The gap. Oh, the gap in the arms. Right, so if we go to Sol here, we can see that it is at coordinates 0, 0, 0. So coming down here, south only affects only this number. So south is the minus numbers. And then this way, if I can get to a crossroads, there, let's use that one, is minus. So minus is west and minus on this one is south. So anything that's plus obviously is north and east. So upwards is a plus number and south of Sol is a minus number. Okay. Do we not have a system here? Target focus. Yeah, I wanted one where I could press it and it would take us back to where we are, as opposed to having to come out and back in again. Okay, so we are then, so Sol is 50 above us. So Sol would be, well, we'd have to come out faster. So that's the same height as Sol. Yeah, so okay, it makes sense. 10,000 plus 7, let's call it 17,000. But it's not, it's 12,000 to Sol because of the angle. So if it was 45 degrees exactly, wouldn't it be these two numbers added together exactly? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. Anyway, point is that we are going over here. So I want to zoom in and just, you can see where the Formidine Rift and the errant marches are switching. So let's just bring it into, I don't know. Where are we here? If I choose this, what grid are we on? So now we're 15,600 west. And this number is considerably what the freak? Why is that a less number? Keep going this way a second. Is that going to go to 3159? It can't possibly. No, it can't. It's going to stay on that number because that number pertains to... Oh, no, it hasn't. It's 3150. Okay, I get it. Yeah, we need to go... I know that we need to go up and down for that number to change. So are you telling me... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does make sense. Of course it does. Because this system that we've chosen is 4,000 light years more to the north in relation to Sol than where we are right now. That does make sense. But it's further away. But it's almost on... Okay. Yeah, that does make sense to me. I knew I'd get it in the end. Yeah, so on the up and down, on the north-south, it's only 3,000 light years away from the zero plane. All right, let's go find a planet to land on and camp and go back into cryogenic freezing. I wouldn't mind getting this guy back to the bubble at some point, actually. But then again, my other train of thought is keep him out here because I want Rusty back in the bubble. I'm coming off Distant Worlds 3, guys. Done with it. Firstly, it wasn't really... The way they were running it wasn't really my expectation. And secondly, real life stuff got in the way, you know. Health issues and whatnot, so... I kind of missed out on stuff anyway. But it doesn't mean we can't explore. Not at all. See? Let's get some purple planets picked out. This is an A designated system. A150. Whatever that means. I guess it means purple planets. Well, a T-Tauri star perhaps. I mean, this is a high metal content there. Okay. Can you get bios in these systems that have got T-Tauri stars? I can't remember. Yeah.
System scan complete.
Right, thank you Microsoft for giving me your magnifier, but that's not what I wanted. Neither is that. There we go. Purplish. They've all got purple tinges on them. Okay. This system's no good for us. Next jump. Cyridae. Cyridae.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Oh, nothing here. Almost picked up the fuel. I didn't quite get to the top. Sorry if you have OCD or anything. Didn't quite get there. That bothered me as well. I thought, oh, come on. I didn't want the system to get too far out of range here. Never mind. We're good. I just remembered as well, on the carrier we had the opportunity, if we wanted, to get rid of the lights around the cockpit here.
System scan complete.
Oh, system scan complete again. $787 should be the maximum fuel scoop flow rate. Yeah, I think Mr. Beamer here, when he gets back, will be trading in this little asp. Well, maybe not trading it in, we'll keep it. We'll grab hold of a Mandalay or something for the next time he wants to explore. Which might not be for a while.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, lovely. And not so lovely. Unless, of course, there's no footfall. That's what obsolete robots are for. And we're in, what system are we in? B. So, not expecting much then, right? If the system works. Okay, bio. Bacterium versicolor, 1 million. Dun dun dun. Okay, they all add up, these little things. I mean, with getting footfall as well, that does make for 5 million. So anyway, we're going to go and land on it regardless. And that will give us a 3-hour stream, which I think is where I need to be at the moment. Now, will I remember to scan the bacteria next time? Obviously not. If I park next to one, then it'll jog my memory and go, ah, did we? And all I have to do is jump out and point the gun, and it will tell me if I scanned it already. So some of these systems were discovered before, you know, all the plants and stuff were laid down. So there was, and you know, before footfall was a thing. So even though they were discovered probably years ago, we can still benefit from it. Now, bacteria, I mean, I probably won't need, I'll scan it, but I probably won't need to, because if bacteria is true to form, it will cover pretty much, sometimes all the planet, sometimes almost all of it. Let's see what this one does. 6 probes, so we'll get away with 3, 1 at the front, 1 at the back, and we'll just do 1 just slightly above the midpoint here. And that should be 100.
Surface scanned by 50%.
So, yeah, it's almost all. I mean, there's sporadic little patches, but okay. As long as we make sure that we land in the daytime, which all of this is, then we're good. So I think we can just put it down here.
Orbital flight engaged.
I should have a system where if I land on a planet with plants, that I leave it in combat mode if I haven't scanned it, and I leave it in analysis mode if I have scanned it. As a little reminder, maybe that's a thing. You know, just pop it into combat mode to tell me you didn't do it. I think we're going to have to be... Now, bacteria does like smooth ground. It does not like the bumpy stuff, so let's stay away from that. Is it a crater? I don't know, it kind of looks a bit craterish. See if we can find a smooth patch. in front of us here. Big mountain. No, Rusty, don't. Imagine climbing up that. It looks really smooth from here. So we'll go here on this reddish bit. It looks about as smooth as we're gonna get. And if I'm not mistaken, bacterium versicolor is one of those that kind of hits you in the face like big green splodges. Unless I've got my bacteria wrong. Maybe if I just get near one and scan, do the first scan, then I'll know that I'm in the middle of one. It might not be green actually, it might be like a beigey colour. I can't remember. Whoa. Was there one there or did I? Yep. I've got peripheral vision, guys. I'm very good at spotting joysticks and steering wheels and game controllers. Sorry. Right. Let's disembark. Just scan this one, so at least I know I've done it, and then if I need to remind myself, well, that's my reminder. Oh yeah, it is kind of green, isn't it? It just doesn't look it from further away. It's not the bright green one you see. Okay. So the other two scans we can do next time. Is that the mountain we came past? Okay. Yeah. All right. There you go, guys. We've made a bit of progress. Not a lot, but some. I can't even... Oh, of course, you can't get to the galaxy map from here. It might remember the route. Yeah, we had to go up to the fleet carrier and everything. But the plan is to just drop into the errant marches, because I don't know if I've ever been in it before, and then into the Elysian shore here, and then we'll just nip into Temple, and then back in the inner Orion Spur to get back to the Buble here. That's quite a distance from there to there. That's a fair... And now we did come through... When we set off, we did come through this... Sanguineus rim, sorry, and then into Elysian Shore. I think we did dip into that, and then Kepler's Crest. I think there was quite a bit of stuff around here, and then we came across this way. So I'm using these stepping lines here just to get me out of this sector in the shortest possible time, like across here, and then we're going to go up. Maybe head towards this corner here, so that once we venture into these sectors, we can say we've been in them, and then we've got the path of, least travel this way. What is it? What are these? Oh, abandoned ports. What's going on down here? All in the Witchhead Nebula. What's happened here, guys? Port has been abandoned. Lloyds? What the hell happened here in the Witchhead? Civil unrest. On the subject of nebulae, and all things nebulous, there's nothing here, right? Like, we don't have any little bluffs of nebula near us. Nope. Nope, nothing here. Do we need to go closer in? Yes, we do. Okay, I need to go closer in by how much? How many clicks? Okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks out, come back to where I was, get in the middle, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's nothing in the area. Nothing we can go and check out. That's a shame. Although, I don't know, there may be, you know, you get those nebula where it just encompasses one star. Maybe you have to be zoomed in a bit closer for those. I don't think so, though. Nah, don't think so. Yeah, we're in a nebula-free zone, unfortunately. And it'd be lovely to get this off the screen. Is there a way to do it? See, look, click that, click here, goes away. Click that. We'd have to click on another menu, one that isn't so intrusive. Brilliant. Brilliant. Like, how do you get nothing here apart from coming off the map and going back in again? It's so... Oh, it's violating my space. It just takes up way too much. These should definitely be toggleable. Click it, it comes on. Click it again, it disappears. The only way to do it is to click out and do that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I've lost the route now. Not that it matters, I was just picking random systems anyway. Alright guys, so there we go. Mr. Beamer has resurfaced. We'll get some exploration done this way if you know, it would have been, I would have done a Distant Worlds one, but it's Monday, and Monday is the day the carrier starts to move around, so I didn't want to risk getting off the carrier, flirting around the nearby systems, and then come back and the carrier's gone. So maybe that's for something later in the week, or timing it differently. Okay, hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you so much, and I will catch you next time. So yes, appreciate the time. I'm gonna now go and purchase, what was it? Actually, I can't do it today because it has to, the funds have to clear, so it's gonna have to be tomorrow. So I'm gonna grab Resident Evil Requiem, so look forward to that one, guys. Turn the lights out. Dun 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 dun. See you guys. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Andy. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.